The sights and sounds on Friday nights is what makes high school football so special. But Charleston defensive tackle Jacob Johnson doesn't get the chance to hear them. JJ was born deaf. Just because he couldn't hear the crowd chant his name, that doesn't mean what he's done, especially a few weeks ago at Lamar, any less special.
Oh, it was unreal. I was yelling at him to run. I didn't know if he knew what to do or not, and when he scored, it was unbelievable.
When the guy dropped it, caught it off of him, I grabbed the ball and everybody told me to run and I couldn't hear him. So I just found the ball in my hand and I just took off running and made a touchdown.
JJ didn't hear the crowd roar as his interception return for a touchdown capped a 31-6 win against Lamar. That was the first time the senior had ever scored, but JJ didn't know if he'd ever get that chance.
It was hard because when my parents thought when I was deaf, they didn't know until I was 3, so I was just born deaf, and then after that, they felt horrible because they didn't know if disabled can do anything like play sports.
He's been dealt some cards that a lot of people hadn't, that I haven't been dealt, and I can't speak for what it's like to overcome that obstacle that he's overcome, but he's excelled in every aspect of his life, from the classroom to his personal life, and it's carried over to this football field, and he's done a marvelous job for us.
It goes without saying that JJ's had obstacles to overcome on the football field, but his best friend has been right beside him, literally the entire way.
Me and JJ, we're real tight. We do everything together. We do have signs because of his hearing problems, and he don't always get the signs, so I have to help him remember his plays and tell him where to go with hand signals.
Charleston finished the regular season a perfect 10-0. JJ's fourth on the team with 67 tackles. The Tigers are expected to finish atop Class 3A this year, but what Jacob Johnson has done is far from what was expected.
See what he's done and know where he's come from. It's a huge testament to that kid. All our coaches are talking about, they're talking about our defense, but when they talk about our defense, they talk about him. He's got a motor that goes, and the word we describe JJ is relentless. He's got a relentless effort and pursuit to the ball, and just playing above what we ever pictured him and dreamed of him playing.